But now what we got to talk about is this generation of players currently on the team coached by DBK. The match against Creighton was unbelievable. It was so much fun to be there live. It was my first taste of this experience. Coming from California, UCLA versus USC. I've been to many of those games for other sports. You know, I went to college in the Bay. Stanford versus Berkeley, Cal versus Stanford. That is a big rivalry match. So being here in this, it lived up to the hype. A new record, 17,600-ish, around there, for a regular season indoor volleyball match, breaking any record ever. Unbelievable. Nebraska, as John Cook says, is the epicenter of volleyball, and this proved it. DBK got her first taste of coaching in this. The head coach at Creighton is new this year as well, got his first taste, and they were all just grade A in their responses of what it meant to be a part of it, and the crowd, what they did.
A really fun match to be a part of, and the crowd was awesome, I thought, for both sides. And another example of why the state makes volleyball so special. Our team was really good in Game 5 and kind of went back to what we've been trusting all year and just started playing our game, and I think that's a great sign of where we're headed, is when we can play our loosest volleyball in the 5th game.
I love what she said there. We'll dive into some numbers a little bit. Huskers won set 1 and 3. Virginia Adreno dominated set 3, 7 kills, an ace, really took over that game. But then, hey, Creighton at home, set 2, set 4, and then set 5, Huskers won like 15-9, kind of pulled away. You can see right here, number 10, Olivia Mock, Carrie's injured with a concussion. Olivia got the start at libero. It's been Laney. DBK, I asked about the libero situation. She said she wanted someone to give the team a bit more confidence in their passing. It's been shaky the past couple of matches. And I think moving forward, it's going to be Olivia. She played so good. Look at this one-handed dive. Not that Laney can't do it. It just felt like Olivia is better at passing more consistently. Laney makes some crazy, crazy digs, but Olivia is more of the consistent player. But they played with Laney at DS, so she played a lot and still made some good plays here. So I think this is where she's going to go moving forward. Then, of course, you got Harper, Bergen, and your setter. Virginia got the start over Allie. It feels like she's the number one player in that position when she's not playing well. Then they play Allie. Allie does have good games when she gets in. Rebecca, and then Taylor is in when Andy is not. Andy and Rebecca play middle back. On this side, when Harper's in the back row, that's where Taylor comes in. But they do set Harper in the back a lot. Now, speaking of that performance by the Italian, Coach DBK was full praise. If she can play like this consistently, of any player on this team, her ceiling is the highest. At 6'5", she needs to have the confidence in herself. And, new country, new school, new friends, new systems, away from your family, everything like that. It takes some getting used to. They make her feel comfortable. But if she can play at the ceiling that she played consistently in that game 3, with her spikes, with her hits, attacking, her passing, her serving, she can be a perennial All-American, if not, dare I say, AVCA Player of the Year. But she's got to believe in that self, and it will take time to have that. But she has the tool set to be one of the best players ever coming out of this program. And that's not an easy thing to say, but she has it when you watch her play at that level. The problem is she just has inconsistencies. She'll miss her serve sometimes. She'll hit the ball long, out, whatever. But if she can get work on that, dangerous.
Told the team, we got to trust Virginia to kill some balls back there. And she came out of the locker room and killed a bunch of balls and then got her serve going. And you can just see, what a weapon that is when she trusted. And I thought it was awesome, huge game for Virginia. And we really needed that as a team. And I think her personally, just to have a great game in a big environment where she has to take over the game or we might lose that.
So I'm going to move my camera so we can watch this for a second. Again, look at the different variations that she gets these hits on. Here, she's on the left side. Harper with the great dig right to Bergen. And she's coming from the back row, but she's on the left, so she's able to step in. Coming from the middle, look at that. She can go left, right, center. She's able to put a little outside spin on it, get out of the hand, You got the player there, basically hit her in the chest face area, point. Now you got that serve. Look where her body's facing. It's facing right. I'm gonna bring myself on. Look where her body's facing. It's facing right. And the ball ends up going to the left. That is so hard as a defense to know what's happening. You can see the players are all moving the wrong way. Pretty good dig on that, not gonna lie. But puts them out of rotation on a tough serve. Then you got Bergen on a beautiful back set. This is just, I love it. Coming, this was the final point of set 3. And just a rocket down. Nothing you can do there, point. Here again, another hit. They do get the block there. But the ball either lands out of bounds or it's on their side of the net. I'm pretty sure one of the two. Point. If she can do that consistently, putting her opposite of Harper and things like that, it's just a problem. Just a problem. And again, I talked about Olivia being libero, had herself a game. "16 digs, 13 receptions, 7 assists, 1 ace. Cooking. And I think she's your starting libero moving forward. And that takes you to, moving forward, Saturday, they play Arizona. Folks, this is a long day on Saturday. If you're going to the Michigan game, they play Arizona at, I'm going to say it's 6 o'clock? No, 8 p.m. Excuse me. 8 p.m. Michigan game starts at 2:30, so go ahead, have fun, and then you can go to some volleyball after if you can double dip. Maybe be celebrating at the volleyball game if they beat Michigan, or if they lose to Michigan, fingers crossed they don't. Celebrate the win Nebraska will get over Arizona. Knock on wood. This is a pretty big matchup. Arizona historically has been good at volleyball. They're not ranked this year. Of course, Huskers are 9-0. Arizona is 6-3, coached by Charita Stubbs. The match will be televised on BTN and streamed on foxsports.com. John Cook, who's that guy? The guy with the statue out front, will be on the call. Again, the Huskers 9-0. They beat in ranked teams: Utah, Creighton, Pittsburgh, Stanford, Kentucky. A tough, grueling schedule. This is their final non-conference game. And then they move to middle of next week, Michigan, and then Maryland. Those games are on the road. They haven't been on the road in quite a while. So be interesting to see how they do going into a hostile environment to start Big Ten play. Of course, the Kentucky match in Nashville. You went to Creighton, but Big Red travels well. You look at the preview again. You want to know more about Arizona. Let me pull it up. 1 second. Arizona, again, is 6-3. You can see right here, they're led by Jordan Wilson, who's putting up 4.42 kills per set to rank 22nd nationally. Setter Avery Scoggins ranks 8th in the nation with almost 11 assists per set. Wildcats are hitting 277 on the season, allowing opponents to hit 223. Huskers are 6-1 all-time against Arizona. Last played in 2019. Huskers won in San Diego, my old hometown. So, Huskers do what they should do. 3-set sweep, maybe 4. And use office ranks 13th with 300 hitting percentage. Wildcats are holding team to 277. So, hypothetically, they have the advantage there. Huskers are 14.15 digs per set, are the most of any Big Ten team. Good defense. 24-0 this season when reaching the red zone. 20 points first. So the race to 20 to help you get to 25 is big for this team. If you go all the way down, 1 second. If you guys want me to really deep dive into this on a video, I can totally do that. Just let me know. Let me make this not big. This will be easier. And just to kind of to finish off that Creighton matchup, give credit to where Creighton is due. You had Ava Martin, who was playing amazing for them, hitting all over the field. But who had the most kills for us? Harper Murray. Just unbelievable what she's doing all around play. But also go with 20 receptions, 10 digs. Clearly all around. Olivia playing libero, 16 digs. Your setter, Bergen, 19 digs. She's able to do the little dink while she's setting. She had 43 assists. Absolutely cooking. Harper, Andy, Taylor, Virginia, 4 players with 12 plus kills. That is a healthy offense. 15-9 in set 5. Playing solid defense as well. Harper led all players with 19.5 points in the match. To me, she's your AVCA player of the year right now based off how she's playing. Fair enough, I don't follow a lot of other stuff going on, but you got a perfect team, number 1 team in the nation. She is playing the best out of all of them consistently, all around play. I would pick her for that. So this will be a big match. Excited for what will happen in volleyball. Please comment your thoughts, like, and subscribe, because now this means we're going to move to Nebraska versus Michigan football.